Shalom, Kal Haloyim, La Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekakudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopefully elect. Alright, and I'm going to get into the topic about this mark of the beast. Because all around the world, people are taking the mark of the beast. They are implanting themselves with RFID microchips. And in Europe, they call it the NFC microchip. Near field communication. Okay. And as you see on the screen, people are happy to take this mark of the beast. Because why? It's trying to dilute the people's mind to make them think that it's okay to take this chip. Because you're going to have a lot of millenniums, saying that, oh, it's cool to have a chip. It's cool to walk around with a chip in your hand, opening your phones without touching it, or opening your doors, or paying with stuff just by waving your hand. They're going to make it like it's cool. But the Lord said if you take that chip, you will be destroyed. And that's what the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone been pushing for 30 years about this mark of the beast. Coming out every Sunday, every Saturday, and other days, letting you know that you shouldn't take this mark of the beast. Letting you know that if you take this mark of the beast, you will be destroyed. Alright, get into the video.
The most cutting-edge thing about Hannes Huerblad isn't the phone in his hand, it's the microchip actually in his hand. The tiny implant is the latest advance in a biohacking technology that is steadily becoming a part of normal life in Sweden.
We have created a new implant, which is not a chip, it's a full device where you can add different lights, different vibration, different functions. Sweden is a very tech-literate society. And I think this is the main explanation, really, why a lot of Swedes are adopting chip implants.
Swedes haven't been shy about upgrading themselves with the new version. Thousands already have microchip implants that they use in their daily lives, waving their hand to gain entrance to the gym, confirm their ID or make payments. A short moment of pain not putting them off becoming part Swede, part machine. This event is an implant party, simply where ordinary people can show up and get a microchip embedded under their skin. The biohacking movement in Sweden is hosting them all over Europe, but it's at home where they get the most willing recipients.
I think it's really cool. You don't have to carry any keys or anything. It's just your body. In maybe 10 years, everything will be in your hand.
In Sweden more than anywhere else, the future is already here. The national train company SJ has around 2,600 people signed up to use microchips instead of train tickets.
Did you see that?
And no need to mind the generation gap. 18-year-old Felicia and Father Magnus still bear the scars of their new implants. Student Hannah Herving is also freshly chipped and now just needs to program it to open doors. Although, importantly for a future career, it does already connect to her LinkedIn.
Some people say I'm mad.
And that's what the apostle said. Over in Europe, they get the chip in their left hand. The NFC microchip goes in their left hand. Over here in America, they get the RFID microchip in their right hand or in their forehead. And that's what the scriptures say in Revelation 13:16. And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell except he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. And his number is 666. And that's what's going to happen, man. Everybody's going to have this mark. If you want to buy or sell, you're going to have this RFID microchip. And that's what these rich elites do. They do everything by gradualism. They gradually letting it come out. And then after a while, it's going to be mandatory for everybody to take the chip. And we coming into that time. That's why the Apostle Tahar, Elder Apostle Tahar, named it the Year of Charagma, 2019, the Year of Charagma. Because this chip is starting to come out more and more. It's starting to be more mainstream. Okay? But the Lord said, if you take this chip, then you will be destroyed. Revelations 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without measure and without mixture, Salakia, into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and with brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And that's what's gonna happen. If you take that mark of the beast, there's no repentance. And when those thermonuclear missiles hit in America, you're gonna be caught out there. You're gonna be caught in that lake of fire. As you see all your brothers that been in this truth going up into those chariots, you're gonna be burning with Esau in that lake of fire. What's gonna come from those ICBM missiles, those intercontinental ballistic missiles? That's gonna be that lake of fire that everybody talked about. Because even when your grandparents was old, they always tell you, first we die by water, the next we gonna die by fire. So everybody know about that lake of fire. Everybody know, but they act like they don't know how it's gonna happen. But the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, they know how it's gonna happen, and they come out week in and week out, letting you know not to take the mark of the beast, letting you know that the ICBM missiles going land in America and destroy America. Let you know that it's time to get right, time to turn back to the Lord. But you jakes are hard-headed and stiff-necked. You know, you are a rebellious house, like it said in Ezekiel. Because you don't want to take correction. You don't want to take the chastising. You don't want to come to the light so your wicked deeds can be shown. So you're going to end up dying with Esau. But the Lord tell you not to take this mark of the beast. And you Israelites that's listening to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, the ones who taking notes, you shall pray that the Lord put the spirit on you, because we praying that the Lord put the spirit on us, that we don't take the mark of the beast. Because in that time, people gonna be starving, people gonna be wanting to have their comforts. And the only way you're going to get those things is by taking that mark of the beast. Okay? But if you take that mark of the beast, you're going to be destroyed.
That, I don't know if it's safe and all that, but people have been putting these chips into animals for 20 years. So I'm not worried about that.
The long-term goal is for the new chips to help provide medical care in remote communities. They're already getting under the skin of the Swedes, and may soon become just another normal part of modern life and of the human body. Paul Rees, Al Jazeera, Lund.